Bert Smith, Tommy Morrissey, Courtney Green on the whistle, and away we go from Midtown Atlanta. And here is Kihei Clark. Franklin back for Kihei Clark. Foul line area, Gardner. And the Cavaliers on the board.
It's interesting, Wes. Terry is not a guy who drives a lot. He's only got 10 free throw attempts on the year, but he's very quick and he's very athletic.
Kadin Shedrick out in the corner. Three ball is good.
Got to stay with Terry. He is a very good catch and shoot three-point guy.
Coleman had his pocket picked. Great play by Franklin. He'll get it in return. The transition three for Armaan Franklin.
Virginia in their man-to-man.
Sturdivant the fall away. Tough shot to make for Kyle Sturdivant. In a series that dates all the way back to the late 1940s. Coleman launching. High arcing three for Devo Coleman. First triple of the day for Georgia Tech. 19 of 54 on the year now is Coleman, the sophomore from Memphis. Clark, nice bounce pass. Gardner, the catch and score for his second basket. So we get a look at McNeely, who spelled Reese Beekman during the timeout. And inside the catch and score, Rodney Howards. Shedrick's been quiet early, huh? Clark, bounce pass. Here's Gardner. And a nice pass for the dunk from Kaden Shedrick. Vanderplas on the floor for the first time to spell Shedrick, and Caparo. Francisco comes to the deck for Virginia as well. Here's Clark launching a three from the left. It's good. Coming into Atlanta. On the drive, Sturdivant. Foul lane. Howard got the roll. Out of a double team, here's Beekman on the drive. All the way to the glass.
And that's what Beekman gives you, Wes. He's got that element of explosiveness.
But Reese Beekman back on the floor, gets all the way to the window. The Virginia lead 5 in Atlanta. Runs the offense, if you will, here for Tony Bennett.
That matchup zone is a very tough thing to play against.
McNeely guns and hits.
And Tony Bennett a little frustrated with McNeely. He had an open shot and he didn't shoot it.
Kelly to the basket and scores on Shedrick.
Well, Beekman, he gets this turnover because now the shot clock is running down. McNeely had a shot and didn't take it, and Shedrick's trying to get back. But we told you about how dynamic Miles Kelly can be. That's a 6'11" guy. He's challenged.
Gardner returns. Remember, he's playing with the foul. So in some ways, the Bennett logic worked.
Well,
he had a guy with only one, and the first guy picks up two. Kelly had it swatted out of there. Heck of a play by Dunn.
Every now and again.
Clark trying to put it in play. Got deflected. Nicely done by Franklin. Georgia Tech with the turnover. Here's Sturdivant. Kick out. Kelly three.
Well, and again, Wes, he is down the court looking to shoot the three.
Virginia lead cut to three. Vanderplas lost the handle on it. Quickly they move it for Beekman's triple. That's good.
And Georgia Tech, even though they have not shot the ball well, trying to navigate this tough Virginia defense, they find themselves still in the game.
Howard breaks about a 2.5-minute scoring drought with his third field goal.
And I don't see that. He's like he's ready to make a move, but he's got to be ready to shoot the ball.
Three ball, Kelly. Got it. Franklin in the corner. There's the Georgia Tech pressure. Gets it to Gardner and scores.
That is good, tough offense by Virginia. Yeah, but Smith is much smaller than Vanderplas. Vanderplas had to shoot that ball.
McNeely turned it over, and then Georgia Tech gives it right back, and here's Franklin. Got it.
Boy, that is a huge basket for Virginia.
Franklin, McNeely on the drive, bounce through for Clark's three. Got it. Boy, Kihei Clark's got 7. Here's Clark with 4. Kick into McNeely, 3 at the horn. Isaac McNeely and Virginia pour it on. Back for Clark. Kihei on the drive. And Franklin, who started the game with a 3, tried to start the second half, and Shedrick, a tap, follow, and basket. He's got 5 in the ball game. Virginia's opened up their largest lead. Here's a Clark steal and layup. Well, he terrorized Albany the other night in back-to-back possessions.
A bit of a reach there for Kihei Clark. You don't see him do that very much.
On the drive, skip out, Beekman the soft jump shot. Good for 3. Can't stop the streak.
It's a great job by Shedrick.
It's an 8-0 run by Virginia to start this second half.
Wes, remember, it wasn't that long ago that this was a 2-point game.
And Gardner makes it a 10-0 run.
Wes, and that's the way Virginia wants to play. It all starts with their defense, but when they can play defense like that and make shots, and that's what they've been doing, you just get an idea of how dangerous this Virginia team can be.
Oh, was it 6 turnovers now? Yeah, 11 at halftime.
Make that 7, Wes.
Make it 7.
And 5 steals.
Gardner the dunk. A dozen for Gardner, and he was their guy in the first half. Jalen Moore at the foul line, a front rim miss. Inside Franklin, Shedrick blocked it out of there. You know, Cavaliers have been pretty steady in that department for more than a handful of years.
Well, Wes, you have to say that Virginia, under Tony Bennett, they've established themselves. And Georgia Tech finally gets a basket on a really tough shot.
Pulled it away.
Now, there's a lot of time left in this game.
Nice look away. Sturdivant to Rodney Howard. Clark. Vanderplas, right side Franklin. Look away, fall away Gardner on the baseline.
Boy, he is money with that mid-range jump shot.
One other one in the league like that. It belongs to the coach of the Canes. Here is Franklin on the transition layup and the foul on McNeely. Past the midway point of this second half. And here is Beekman for 3. Off the miss, done the dunk.
And Wes, I think they went back to that zone because Virginia did downsize so much.
Coleman playing now with 3 fouls. A little scoop on McNeely. Second field goal for Debo Coleman gives him 6 in the ballgame. Clark in traffic, skips. McNeely a 3-ball. Got it.
McNeely didn't have to do anything except let it go.
And there's another Georgia Tech turnover. Beekman for Clark. Kihei to the basket. The scoop! Basketball, and tries to get to football here in Atlanta when he can during the year. On the drive, Franklin. Layup good. He and Carolyn here today. He respects it. He and Terry Holland had some terrific games.
Oh, good heavens.
Here's Clark again. Look at that. And look,
not a million, Wes. This is 140.
I know, but the other night, whoa, look out. Javon Franklin for 10th in minutes played in ACC history the other night against Albany. Here is Sturdivant ahead for Kelly. That's going up and in. 14 for Miles Kelly. Shedrick front court and back for Clark.
And if you're Virginia, you don't want to get lured into a racehorse game at this point.
The pronunciation has been updated, if you will. Redshirt senior from Santa Fe in Argentina. And there's a 3 by Lance Terry. Franklin's got 11, so Murray's on the floor for the first time with McNeely, Clark. Shedrick has come back in after veteran trainer Ethan Saliba checked him out a moment ago at the bench. With Franklin, there's a 3 from Miles Kelly. Yep, Cavaliers had a flirt in the first half, led at 11, and then went on a 10-0 run to start second half. Kihei Clark, meanwhile. Tristan Howe at 6'7", a junior first-year walk-on from Virginia Beach, into the lineup for just the second time this year. And but he's had 11 straight winning ACC records, okay? Only 2 other coaches have had 11 straight seasons of winning marks in ACC play. Virginia is going to post this win. Cavaliers are going to go to 10-2, and they'll be 2-1 in the ACC. That 25-2 run, Dan, the difference in the ball game.